What orbit will Artemis 1 take? Have you ever wondered what path a spacecraft takes to reach the moon? Today, we will look at the orbit of Artemis 1, a mission that is part of NASA's Lunar Exploration Program. Launched in November 2022, Artemis 1 is an uncrewed mission designed to test the Orion spacecraft and the Space Launch System rocket. After its launch, Artemis 1 first entered Earth orbit. This initial phase is crucial for ensuring that all systems are functioning properly. Once everything was confirmed to be in order, the mission performed a trans-lunar injection burn. This maneuver is executed by the upper stage of the rocket and sends the Orion spacecraft on its way to the moon. As Artemis 1 reached lunar space, it entered a distant retrograde orbit, often referred to as a DRO. This orbit is quite unique and has a large radius of about 70,000 kilometers from the moon's surface. The term retrograde indicates that the spacecraft orbits in the opposite direction of the moon's rotation. This orbit is stable, allowing the spacecraft to remain in position for an extended time with minimal fuel use for adjustments. During its mission, Artemis 1 came as close as approximately 130 kilometers, or 80 miles, to the lunar surface during a close flyby. At its farthest point, the spacecraft traveled around for 132,000 to 110 kilometers, or 268,563 miles, from Earth. The spacecraft spent about 6 days in the distant retrograde orbit before it performed a second flyby of the moon. This flyby used the moon's gravity to assist in its return trajectory to Earth. The choice of this orbit serves many practical purposes. It allows for thorough testing of Orion systems in deep space conditions. This includes important areas like communication, navigation, and radiation protection, which are essential for future crewed missions. The distant retrograde orbit also provides a stable platform for deploying scientific payloads and CubeSats, which are small satellites used for technology demonstrations and lunar science research. From a political viewpoint, selecting this orbit highlights the United States' commitment to advancing human space exploration beyond low Earth orbit. It shows leadership in space technology and international collaboration. The success of Artemis 1 in this orbit sets the stage for future Artemis missions, which aim to return humans to the lunar surface and eventually support crewed missions to Mars. This mission reflects a strategic investment in space infrastructure that can drive innovation and strengthen partnerships in space exploration.